Mr. Hodson, just going to spend a couple of minutes going through your assignment. Out of everyone, you've done quite well in this first draft of it. Just a couple of things missing that get you the distinction. You're already on for a distinction in this module, and it's all about this assignment. So if we nail this, happy days. You've got P2, P3, M2, M3. You haven't got P4 or D1, D2. P4 is your activity program, and D1 and D2 are your evaluation and analysis. I've said good range of questions on your questionnaire, but it doesn't allow you to gain much information. You haven't thought about the activity time or frequency within your training program. The intensity is also too much too soon on your activity program. Not a bad questionnaire. Obviously, like the different types of questions, but it didn't give you the information that you wanted. Now your strengths are a little bit weak, but when it comes to your evaluation and analysis, you kind of explain them in there. So I've been able to give you the M2 and M3. Your lifestyle improvement strategies, again, you back them up in your areas of improvement. So I've been able to give you that. And then when it comes to your evaluation and analysis, it's not enough. It's not enough. What I'm looking for there in the evaluation, good, bad, ways to improve. And then when we talk about ways to improve, I'm looking for a range of different strategies, and I'm looking for you to analyse those. So if you're talking about physical activity and the fact that Mary's not doing any, what are the best physical activities that you should be able to do? Would you start off with running, or would that put too much pressure on the joints, or would you go with an activity like swimming or cycling that might be a little bit better for her joints? So you need to think about that and the best type of activity for her and be able to justify it to me. When I've looked through your activity program, there's no SMART targets, so that's something you need to put on. And then when it comes to the actual program, you said that she's going to do swimming and yoga for 25 minutes. It's just not realistic, Dave. So you need to think about those activities. You know, this is a real life program. If you were feeding this back to her, doing a swimming session for 10 minutes and then going to a yoga session for 15 just won't happen. So let's be realistic about this. And again, circuit training, water aerobics, they don't fit. So how is she going to go from a circuit training class that lasts for 10 minutes to a water aerobics session? Remember, if we're doing physical activity, it's got to be in 30-minute bouts, and if it's vigorous, we can go a little bit less. So be specific about that. And when you're talking about circuit training, tell me what you do. You've got moderate intensity from week 1. Again, start off slow, build up. You need to think about your intensity. And then 85 minutes worth of activity. Think about the recommended guidelines. It's not 85 minutes a week. You're not hitting that. So you need to amend that. You've got 95, 110, and then you've got 90 in week 6. Again, it's an activity program. It's got to be progressive. Yeah, going from 90 to 110 back down to 90 isn't showing any progression. In fact, we get reversibility happening because she's not doing as much. So a few things to think about. Really capable of getting that distinction. Spend a bit of time just going through it and trying to hit all those criteria.